Organizations everywhere are racing toward AI. They're buying tools, hiring data scientists, launching pilots. And then a few months later, they're frustrated because nothing really scales. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most companies aren't blocked by the technology. They're blocked by the basics. Their BI foundations are too shaky to support AI in a reliable way. So today, we're doing something different. A global roundtable with experts who live this work every day, in very different regions and regulatory realities, to answer one simple question: what does it really take for an organization to become AI ready? Welcome back to the BI channel, where data meets decisions. I'm your host, Soren Hale. This episode is a global AI readiness roundtable. We're going to connect the dots between BI maturity, governance, ethics, and what it actually takes to move from dashboards to AI that changes how decisions get made at scale. And to do that, I'm joined by an outstanding group with complementary perspectives. Let's meet them. First, Nakel Ethan Nikima. Nakel is a BI strategist and the founder of the BI channel. He's been guiding teams through BI maturity, and today we're pushing that journey into AI readiness. Nakel, welcome back.
Thanks, Soren. I'm excited for this one. AI readiness is what people want next, but it only works when the BI discipline is already there.
Next, Dr. Lian Zhou. Dr. Zhou is an Asia-Pacific AI transformation expert, helping organizations scale AI programs across industries in one of the fastest-moving regions in the world. Dr. Zhou, welcome.
Thank you, Soren. APAC is moving quickly, but speed without structure can get expensive. I'm glad we're talking about foundations, not just hype.
We also have Maria Alvarez, a data governance leader across LATAM. Maria has helped organizations build governance from the ground up when systems are fragmented and definitions vary by team. Maria, great to have you.
Thank you, Soren. I'm happy to be here. And yes, governance is the bridge. It's what turns BI into something AI can actually rely on.
Joining us from Europe is Jonas Richter, a specialist in compliance and data ethics. Jonas focuses on making AI sustainable through traceability, accountability, and responsible data practices. Jonas, welcome.
Thank you, Soren. If AI cannot be explained, audited, and governed, it won't survive in the real world, especially not in Europe.
And finally, Aidan Vox, our AI futurist and emerging tech analyst. Aidan tracks where AI is heading and what organizations miss when they try to jump ahead too quickly. Aidan, glad you're here.
Always a pleasure. Soren, AI is absolutely the future BI, but the future only arrives smoothly when the foundation is built for it.
All right, let's set the table with the core question. Why does AI readiness start with BI governance? Not infrastructure, not models, not vendors, governance. Nakel, take us in.
Because AI is an amplifier. It doesn't fix your data problems, it makes them louder. If your BI world has inconsistent definitions, AI will produce inconsistent outcomes. If your historical data contains bias, AI learns it and scales it. Governance is what creates trust in the building blocks: definitions, access, quality, and accountability.
I completely agree. I've seen organizations get excited and build multiple models in parallel, but they skip the alignment step. Then you end up with a situation where one model recommends one action, and another model contradicts it, because they're trained on different versions of the truth. Governance brings a shared language, and without a shared language, AI becomes confusion at high speed.
And there is another angle. Governance isn't just internal efficiency, it's responsibility. If you cannot trace where the data came from, how it was transformed, who approved it, and why a model made a decision, you're not only operationally weak. You're exposed, legally and ethically. Ethical AI depends on lineage and accountability, which are governance capabilities.
In APAC, many organizations are moving fast to pilot AI, especially customer-facing use cases. But what we keep learning, sometimes the hard way, is that speed without governance creates rework. You build something quickly and then discover you can't roll it out across regions, business units, or products because the data isn't standardized. So you rebuild. Governance is what prevents that second build.
Also, we need to demystify AI a bit. AI is not magic. It's mathematics, statistics, patterns. And patterns depend on inputs. If your inputs are messy, your outputs will be confidently messy. People say, our model isn't working. Often what they really mean is, our data set is inconsistent and we expected AI to compensate. It won't.
So, if I'm hearing you right, governance is the difference between AI that scales and AI that constantly breaks. Or worse, AI that looks like it works but can't be trusted. Let's widen the lens. The readiness gap isn't the same everywhere. What patterns do you see around the world? Dr. Zhou, start with APAC.
APAC often leads in adoption speed. There's a strong appetite for experimentation and fast deployment. But ethical frameworks and cross-organization consistency can lag behind. When organizations scale across multiple markets, they suddenly face different standards, different data behaviors, and different customer expectations. So the opportunity is huge, but the operational discipline has to catch up to the speed.
In LATAM, I describe it as energy and ambition. People want AI and they see the value. The challenge is fragmentation. Data lives in many places, sometimes with heavy manual processes, sometimes with different definitions from country to country or business unit to business unit. So readiness often starts with consolidating the ecosystem and agreeing on basic metrics. It's not glamorous work, but it's the work that makes AI real.
Europe tends to be strong on governance and ethics. There is more focus on what's allowed, what's explainable, what's accountable. The trade-off is that experimentation can move slower, because teams are more likely to involve compliance early, document thoroughly, and build controls before scaling. But that caution is also why many European organizations can sustain AI programs over the long term.
In North America, there's often rapid innovation, fast pilots, new tools, bold bets. But the inconsistency shows up when it's time to operationalize. You'll see pockets of excellence, like a great model in one department, but it doesn't translate across the enterprise. So the gap becomes lots of prototypes, fewer programs that are truly industrialized.
And I'll add a perspective people sometimes miss: Africa. In many places, organizations are leapfrogging older legacy stacks with mobile-first BI and newer data platforms. That can be an advantage. But readiness depends on whether governance is built early. If governance becomes part of the architecture from day one, the path to AI can actually be smoother than in environments with decades of inconsistent reporting.
That's a great point. Sometimes fewer legacy constraints means more freedom as long as the discipline is built in. Now, let's get very specific. If an organization wants to scale BI into AI, not just run experiments, what capabilities do they need? Let's build a list together. Nakul, what's number one?
Trusted data. Clean, governed, consistent. That means quality rules, ownership, access control, and clear definitions. When a business user asks, "Can I rely on this?" the answer has to be yes, before AI arrives, not after.
Maria, what's next?
Standardized KPIs. This is where many organizations underestimate the problem. If revenue, active customer, or churn means 3 different things in 3 different dashboards, then AI systems built on top of those metrics will produce 3 different realities. A KPI dictionary sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful alignment tools you can create.
Jonas, capability number 3.
Ethical governance. Not as an afterthought, as a built-in capability. You need bias checks, transparency, documentation, and accountability, who approved the model, what data was used, what risks were assessed, and how outcomes are monitored. Ethics isn't just philosophy. It becomes processes, controls, and evidence.
Dr. Zhou, number 4.
Technical readiness. This is where infrastructure and operations matter. Cloud platforms, scalable pipelines, MLOps practices, monitoring, and the ability to deploy and update models reliably. Many organizations can build a model once. Fewer can run it continuously, retrain it safely, and keep it stable as the business changes.
Aiden, bring us home with number 5.
Decision integration. AI can't live as a science project or a dashboard that people admire and ignore. It has to be embedded into workflows where decisions are made. If the model's output doesn't change a process, reduce a delay, prevent a loss, or improve a customer experience, then it's not decision intelligence. It's just output.
So we have 5 capabilities: trusted data, standardized KPIs, ethical governance, technical readiness, and decision integration. Now the practical question. A leader listening might be thinking, okay, but where do I start on Monday? Let's turn this into a roadmap. Nakul, first step.
Stabilize governance. Identify data owners, set core definitions, implement quality checks, and make the rules visible. If governance is unstable, everything else becomes a patchwork.
And build that KPI dictionary early. Get the business and data teams in the same room and agree on definitions that actually match how the organization operates. It feels slow at first, but it reduces conflict and rework later, especially when AI starts making recommendations based on those numbers.
Put ethical guidelines in place before the first model goes live. Decide what data is allowed, what explainable enough means for your organization, what levels of human oversight are required, and how you will audit outcomes. If you wait until after deployment, it becomes crisis management.
Choose small, high-impact use cases. Not the biggest, most complex transformation. Pick something that matters, where you can measure results, learn quickly, and build confidence. Then use that success to justify the next layer of investment in data standardization, platforms, and operational processes.
And design for adoption. Ask, where will this AI output show up? Who will use it? What decision will it change? What happens when the model is wrong? If you build those answers into the workflow, AI becomes part of the organization's muscle memory. If you don't, it stays a demo.
Let's land this. AI readiness begins with BI governance, because AI scales whatever you already are. If your foundations are inconsistent, AI will accelerate inconsistency. We heard clear global patterns: adoption speed, fragmentation, governance strength, and experimentation pace vary by region, but the fundamentals are universal. And we outlined 5 capabilities that separate pilots from scale: trusted data, standardized KPIs, ethical governance, technical readiness, and decision integration. If you build those, you're not just doing AI. You're building decision intelligence. Thank you to our global panel: Nakul Ethan Nakima, Dr. Lian Zhou, Maria Alvarez, Jonas Richter, and Aidan Vox. Today's conversation makes one thing clear: AI isn't a shortcut. It's a capability, and capabilities are built deliberately from strong BI foundations up. Join us next time on the BI channel, where data meets decisions.